The internet you use every day is only the surface. Beneath it exists another layer, a hidden world, a place most people never see. They call it the dark web. For many, the dark web is a nightmare, a place of hackers, criminals, and myths. But the truth is more complicated and more human than you think. Why do people use it? Why risk entering a world filled with fear and mystery? The answers reveal stories of freedom, fear, and pure curiosity. Picture this: you open your laptop. You try to search for a website, but it doesn't end in .com, .org, or .net. It ends with .onion. You can't reach it with Google. You can't use Chrome or Safari. You need a special browser called Tor. The Tor browser hides your identity, and it opens a door to this parallel internet. Once inside, the web looks different. Links are strange. Websites look simple, often broken. But the conversations are real, and the stakes are high. So why do people step inside? Some people arrive because of freedom. In countries where the internet is censored, speaking your mind could cost your freedom, or even your life. Journalists use the dark web to stay safe. They upload stories governments want to erase. Whistleblowers use it to leak corruption. Ordinary citizens use it to read real news. For them, the dark web is not crime, it's survival. But not everyone enters for noble reasons. Others arrive because of fear. They've heard about hidden markets, places selling drugs, fake passports, or stolen credit cards. Fear makes people curious, and curiosity drags them deeper. Some enter with shaking hands. They want to see if the stories are real. Do hitmen advertise here? Are red rooms true? Most of these are myths, but the fear they spark is powerful. Then comes curiosity. The biggest reason of all? People who don't want to buy, people who don't want to join. They just want to peek. They want to see what the internet hides, what secrets exist in shadows, what lies beyond the normal, everyday web. Curiosity makes the dark web a mirror, a reflection of human nature. On one side, freedom. On the other, crime. And in the middle, curiosity. But let's go deeper. Let's explore the three main reasons one by one. Freedom. Think about a journalist in a dictatorship. If they publish the truth openly, they could be jailed or killed. So they turn to the dark web. There they can share news anonymously. They can connect with the outside world. They can stay alive. The dark web also protects activists. People fighting for human rights. People documenting war crimes. People spreading hope where silence is forced. For these users, TOR is not a tool of crime. It's a shield. It's armor against censorship. It's their only voice. Fear, stories about the dark web travel fast. Whispers about red rooms. Whispers about killers for hire. Whispers about massive drug markets. Even if most of these stories are exaggerated, fear draws people in. Because humans are drawn to the forbiddance. Imagine hearing about a place you're not supposed to see. A place full of danger. Wouldn't you feel the temptation to look? That's fear mixed with curiosity. And it's why millions of people click curiosity, the final reason. It's human nature to wonder. What lies behind the curtain? What's hidden in the shadows? For many, the dark web is just exploration. They don't buy. They don't join. They just look. It's like exploring a haunted house. Scary but irresistible. Dangerous but thrilling. Most leave quickly. But the memory stays. Now let's dig into real history. Because freedom, fear, and curiosity have shaped everything. The dark web rose with Tor in the early 2000s. Tor was built by researchers and the US Navy. It wasn't created for crime. It was created for privacy. But with privacy comes opportunity. And criminals saw that too. By 2011, the Silk Road appeared. The first major dark web marketplace. You could buy almost anything. From weed to harder drugs, even forged IDs, Silk Road became famous. It turned into a billion-dollar operation. Its founder, Ross Ulbricht, called himself Dread Pirate Roberts. He believed he was fighting for freedom, but the law saw him as a criminal. In 2013, the FBI caught him. They shut Silk Road down. Ross Ulbricht got life in prison. The myth of the dark web grew stronger. After Silk Road, new markets rose: Alphabet, Hansa, Dream Market. Each one bigger than the last, but law enforcement adapted. They infiltrated markets, they staged takedowns, They even ran fake markets to catch criminals. So why do people still enter? Because freedom seekers, fear chasers, and curious minds never stop. Freedom keeps journalists and activists logging in. Fear keeps thrill seekers typing onion links. And curiosity keeps ordinary people searching for the unknown. But the truth is, the dark web is shrinking. Most people never see it. Most who try it leave quickly. And many sites are scams. Want to buy drugs? You might just lose your Bitcoin. Want to find a hitman? You'll likely find a scammer. Want to see a red room? You'll find nothing but lies. But still, the stories remain, because myths are powerful. And the human mind loves mystery. That's why the dark web will never truly vanish. As long as people crave freedom, as long as fear drives curiosity, the shadows of the internet will survive. The dark web is not a monster. It's not one thing at all. It's freedom, it's fear, it's curiosity. It's us.